Greetings, my name is Beverly D, and this is True Prediction T, and this is a general reading for Scorpio for this month of November and this year 2019. So, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you, but before we do, we have to have our cup of tea. We have to have our cup of tea. Okay, Scorpio. I don't know why I feel like singing with you, and I can't even sing, Scorpio. So something's going on here with a Scorpio. You're going to have something to sing about. Somebody here could be a singer, but you definitely is going to have something to sing about here, Scorpio. Let's see. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Well, what I'm seeing here is I see a Scorpio, and you are a true leader. You have the insight. You know where the treasure is at. You know where things is at. And other people here is coming to you for you to show them the way. So, Scorpio, you are in that leadership energy. It's also saying some of you, Scorpio, you have found what you were looking for. So that's what this energy is talking about here. It's also saying here too that I feel like that, again, you getting ready to straighten things out. You getting ready to put things in its place. You balancing things out here. It's like things is in your hands here. So that's that leadership vibration that I see that's there. A lot of strength, some things that you didn't have the strength to do, or you didn't know. Now you know. Now you have the strength that I see that's there. This is an energy here too where I feel that a Scorpio here could be dealing with a Aries. So I'm picking up something going, some kind of agreement could be going on here with an Aries vibration here. And I do feel like that this is going to be a lucrative agreement. This is going to be a very good agreement that I pick up here, Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel like that whatever it is that you felt like you didn't know before, or you couldn't do before, it's like now you know you can do it. You got the answers. Whatever this is, you found it. So whatever that you were going after, Scorpio, you definitely have found it now. I'm also seeing here too, opportunity is knocking at your door. So some of you is kind of like at a crossroads, or some of you were kind of stuck. And so now I feel like that you, the opportunity is coming to you, is knocking at your door right in the nick of time, because you was kind of like, okay, what am I going to do? I don't. And so this is an energy here where it's like you might, some of you might have even been drowning, and somebody just come and pull you out the water before you went under. I also see that this is a time for you to go in a new direction. This is a birthing time, a new beginning. Some of you will have babies or pregnancy, but also as far as career, as far as life changes here, I see new energy here for many of you Scorpios. And it's saying you got all the equipment you need to get what you want. So it's kind of like you can't, there's no excuses, Scorpio. You know, you've hardly, before you were like, well, I don't have this tool, and I don't have that, and I can't. And it's like now it's no excuses, because whatever tool that you need, it's like you got it. You can make it happen here. And you got the support. So there's support that I see that's there. There's opportunity that's coming here to you. You got all the tools that you need. Now it's time for you to go in a new direction. You got the right formula. All it needs is your focus, Scorpio. So I'm just seeing here where you focusing now, your attention. It just needs you to give whatever this is an attention. You just got to put your attention to it. You got to put your focus on it, and here it is. So some of you Scorpios been putting stuff off. Some of you Scorpios, really you was putting it off because you really didn't have what you needed. Now you got what you need here. I'm also seeing here two things that's like really happening quickly. So you gotta make the moves now. You don't have the luxury of saying, well, I'll wait or I'll put this off. You gotta make your moves now. And because you are, excuse me, Scorpio, because you are making your moves, things now you moving things around. Now you becoming a magician. I just pick and Scorpio, you are an excellent magician that's here, because it's like that's already your nature. You already have a very strong and powerful insight, but you have that where you don't want to use it, or you put it off, or you're not using it in the right way. And so and like it's almost like somebody trying to show you and tell you something, but you won't listen. So now you finally saying, okay, I'm gonna listen. And now you're gonna be like, wow, I should have been did that, because it's perfect. This is what I need here. This is the energy here, and that's what you unlock. You got the key to unlock whatever this was that was blocking you, stopping you. You got the key. That was why the first card came out, say that you can see, you know where things is at, you know where you going, you know how to get there. And that's because you got the road map and you got the key that's here. This is an energy here where I feel like that you are, I'm seeing here that things that was behind the scene that was hidden is not hidden anymore. So you able to, like I say, see things now that you couldn't see before, find out things that you didn't know before. And that's really taking you to that level. I feel like that some of you is having clarity where there was a lot of confusion going on, scatteredness going on with some of you Scorpios. I feel like you able to put things in order now. You're able to bring order here now. This is the energy here too, where a lot of you, it's like you were running from yourself. It's like you didn't, because I keep seeing that stubbornness, like you didn't want to hear, you didn't want to look at yourself, you didn't want to deal with what you had, kept putting things off. Now you at the point where you're saying, okay, I can deal with it, I can embrace it, I can embrace the change, embrace the newness, embrace the opportunity that is excuse me, that is here. So this is a very powerful time for a lot of you Scorpios, because you in your energy here. So you got that double push, that double opportunity, that double insight. Everything is just that double vibration that I see there. It's also say that this is, you have the power to make the changes that you need to make. And that's what I've been talking about. It's like you not just going to not do anything. Before it was excuses, I can't, I'll put it off. Now you're going to use the powers. Now you're going to use what you have. You got it. It kept saying you got the key. So whatever that was interfering, that was locked up, you got the key. You can you letting it out now. You let it out now. This is the energy. This is a victory energy here. So the changes that you make in here, these are the changes that you've been putting off. These are the changes that needed to be made, and so you making them now. And so now you was wondering, well, how come I could never get things going? How come and now you able to, because you see in here, it said you got to move forward, and you can't use fear. You got to leave that fear behind you. And that's what a lot of you Scorpios, I feel like that you were dealing with the fear. I feel like a lot of things that were hindering you, it was coming from you. And that's why you had to go within. You had to look at you first before you were able to move forward. I feel like you at the point now, Scorpio, where you saying, okay, I get it, I see it, I can move forward, I remember, I got it, I know my directions, and that's where you going. And I just feel like not by yourself, you taking others with you. Other people are following you, other people are listening to you, and that's that leadership energy that I see that's there. So some of you Scorpio, some things here that you've been really holding on to, and it's been interfering with your progress. And so it's kind of like you've been trying to walk, but you've been chained to something, and you been trying to make moves here, make changes in your life, but you couldn't. And you got the key. It's like you were locked to something, and all you had to do was go in your pocket and get the key and unlock it, and now you can move about. And that's what this feels like, Scorpio. It's like now you unlock, and so whatever the hindrance was, it's not there. You are able to move about here. So let's see here what's going on here with some of you, Scorpio, as far as love. I keep hearing some hidden love. And whatever this hidden love is, this secret vibration that I'm picking up here. So something here I feel secret. It's saying here that now you're going to be able to give it a chance. So I feel like that you secretly might have had some feelings for somebody and you just wouldn't act upon them. I do feel like, Scorpio, you're going to act upon them now. And so it's not going to be a secret how you feel about somebody. You're going to let them know exactly how you feel about them. I do feel like that it's like you could it's going to be a one-on-one kind of situation where you're going to go to the person, you're going to let them know how you feel, they're going to let you know, and I just feel a lot of strong, powerful conversation is going to come out of this. So this is where the connection is going to be. So you've been there and you've been wanting somebody or really having some strong feelings, and it was a secret. You kept it to yourself. Well, you're not going to keep it to yourself anymore, Scorpio. And I do feel like it's both ways. Once you start revealing how you feel, you're going to see that it's going to be mutual, that I see that's here. I also see here, too, that you are, to me, I feel like that there could be children involved, so they could have some children. Something here was kind of holding you back. It was like, you know what, I really want to be with that person, but I didn't want to be with somebody that have a child or have some children. It was still something, or you might have had something about children was kind of delaying things. And so I do feel like that's going to be something here that you will get past, because that's what this talking is about. That's what you really express. And whatever, Scorpio, that you've been dealing with and you've been hiding it, now you're getting ready to express it. And that's a good thing. I also see here, too, that some of you Scorpios here, I see it work. It's a two-way street. So some of you Scorpios are going to leave somebody to go to somebody else where you need to go. So, is it permanent? Some of you, I feel like it will be permanent. Some of you, I feel like it don't have to be permanent. And some of you, I feel like that you want to leave, but you've been sticking around because of the children. And so I just feel like that now you're going to have a serious conversation here. So either you're going to stay, either you're going to let a person know exactly where you're coming from, where you're going. Because I see you expressing your love to somebody here that you never told them. And then I just feel like that because of you expressing your love here, it could cause you to separate from someone else you might be with. So, and this, like I say, it's children, but I just don't feel a lot of drama. I don't feel a lot of chaos kind of energy. And this is that talking. It's just like you just had to be honest and let a person know how you feel, where you coming from. And it's going to get the ball rolling. It's going to get things going here. And so I just feel like that where you might have not wanted to hear some, or they didn't want to hear some, now it's like you're going to let it. You telling how you truly, you're letting it out here. So again, some of you Scorpios, because you expressing and being honest and letting it be known your true feelings here, yeah, there could be some kind of separation, but it's because you going where you want to go to. You're not happy where you at, or I'm just seeing some kind of separation that is there. But it's a coming together. So you know how you close one door and you open in another door here, and I do feel like that. What this is like a strong energy. This is kind of like what you need. This is dealing with that total strength energy. So it takes strength here to be honest. It takes strength to let a person know how you truly feel. It takes strength to make decisions here. And so that's what I see that's going on. And it's about you being happy emotionally, being happy in love here. And so you're going to make a decision and you're going to act upon your decisions, Scorpio here. So this month you got the power to do it. You got that extra strength that is there. So you're just going to be honest. You're just going to, make your decision, make your moves, and be honest with it. And like I say, I don't see a lot of drama with situations here, because you see things. You're going to come to an agreement. So things is going to move along much smoother. Well, Scorpio, you really gonna need this cup of tea. But you landed on your feet. You good. And it's like you need to make things known. Be truthful. Be honest. Just lay it all out, and it's gonna work out for you. All right, Scorpio.